The boy is with the little girl to test people. The little girl makes the girl dirty. And the girl gets very angry. The little girl pretends to be blind. And the girl grumbles a lot. The little girl says she is blind. And then she asks the girl for alms. She responds that she doesn't have it and asks what that is. The girl says it's the money she got. The girl lies and says it's so little. And she says they are low grades. And the girl takes the money for herself and comments that she has a 100 bill to help. The little girl thanks her. And the girl says she has a job interview to go to and says goodbye. And the little girl gives the signal and the boy cuts the girl's name from the list. The little girl once again dirties someone. The woman gets very angry. She says she is blind. And the woman remains angry. The little girl says she is blind. And the woman says that with her, the saying of being an eye for an eye works. And she throws the cupcake at the little girl. She asks why she is doing this. The woman says she needs to learn not to make others dirty. It must have been an accident. The woman says she has better things to do and leaves irritated. Once again, she cuts another candidate from the list. She makes another person dirty. The girl is worried. The little girl says it was an accident. The girl says she was distracted and didn't see the little blind girl. And she questions what happened to the little girl. She says she had an accident and became blind. And the girl is very sorry. And she comments that she has some money to help the little girl. She says she doesn't need it. The girl says there is no problem, and she is now going for a job interview. And the two say goodbye to each other. The little girl gives the boy a thumbs up, and he doesn't cut the last candidate from the list. Everyone waits in line for the interview. The boy asks if they are all from the interview. They say yes, and the boy says that the boss hasn't arrived yet. And he comments that the vacancy is to be a nanny. The first candidate says she is experienced. The second candidate says it will depend on the salary offer. The girl says she doesn't have much experience, but she knows how to deal with children. And the boy asks everyone to follow. He asks to come in. The boy says that the boss will take a while, and he can feel free. And if you want something to eat or drink, just ask. The girl thanks her. And the boy says he'll be right back. The first candidate claims to be the most qualified, and no one has a chance against her. She ends up finding a lot of money. The girl says they can't do that. The candidate says to stop being an idiot. The girl says she belongs to the owner of the house. The candidate says they can share it for everyone. And the candidate says that if she wants, she can keep the job and they can keep the money if they want. The girl comments that she will tell everything. And the candidate threatens the girl. And the woman says that the girl is the daughter of that sick old woman. The candidate says that now she is remembering who the girl is. The woman says she is the sick old woman's daughter. And the girl says that in the same way, she won't steal anything from anyone. The candidate says the girl doesn't want it. And she says don't do that. And the two leave with the money and leave the girl there. The boy watched everything from afar. The boy asks what happened. She says she is not feeling well and has a lot of problems in her life. And she says she doesn't want to go into details. The boy asks about the other candidates. And the girl says they gave up. And the boy comments that he came to say that they postponed the interview. And he says that he will look for more candidates to find out who is better together with the girl. He asks if he has anything to say. Before she tells him, the boy comments that he already knows everything. And the girl says goodbye to the boy. He says he can help her. The girl says she can't accept it. The boy says he is present. The girl thanks you for your kindness and asks to update her on the interview. The candidate brags. And the woman asks if it's not wrong. The candidate says that the owner of the house is rich and will not be missed. The woman is embarrassed. And the candidate suggests going to the mall to spend the money. And when they leave, they notice the little blind girl from before. And the candidate asks to accompany her. She goes to the little girl and comments that someone got her dress dirty today and ruined everything. And the woman says the same thing happened to her. The little girl says she can make it up to her with a cupcake. But she says the little girl did it on purpose. She says it was by accident. The girl approaches. But the two still continue to disturb the little girl. And she takes more money from the little girl's hand. The little girl asks to give it back, but the two make fun of her. And to top it off, they get the little girl's clothes dirty. The girl asks what their problem is, as the little girl is blind. She asks the girl not to interfere. The girl confronts her. And the woman says that the girl got their clothes dirty. The girl says she was only selling the dumplings. And the woman next door says it's a lie just to get money from others. The girl says that doesn't happen. And they both comment that they both deserve to be taught a lesson. The girl says she will call the police. And the woman continues to mock the girl and the little girl. And she says she has no proof. And the girl says that she will tell them that they robbed the house during the interview. And the woman says that if that happens, she will say that she divided the money between the three of them. The boy approaches there. And he tells them both to stop. The girl calls the boy father. They are surprised to discover this. The boy says the truth is that he is the owner of the house. And the woman questions why her daughter is here. The little girl comments that she is not blind or poor. The woman asks if she was just playing with them. The boy says it was all part of the interview test. And the little girl threatens to call the police. And the boy says everything was recorded on the cameras, them taking the money. And if he wants, he can keep the junk they took, because it's the most money they'll ever see in their lives. The woman says she won't accept this mediocre job, and there are better things for her. And the little girl says they are both terrible. And they withdraw. The girl comments on the girl. Her father and the little girl too ask for forgiveness for getting their clothes dirty. The girl says she doesn't need to apologize. The boy says she was chosen. And the girl is very grateful to both of them for the opportunity. And the girl comments that she will be a great nanny. And the boy welcomes the girl.